What's going on everyone, it's Mr. West, I hope you're all well, and in this video we're just going to take a quick look at the new YeeLight Candelas. These are effectively Bluetooth candles. They very similar to the Xiaomi YeeLights. I'm not sure if they're made by Xiaomi, they're called YeeLight and they've got the logo on the top as you can see there, so I think this must be some sort of affiliation. I can't actually be sure. I will research that and let you know in the full review later on this month. So we'll just take a quick look at the actual package itself. So the light itself is actually a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Looking at the promotional material, it did look like the lights are a lot smaller than what they are. So I'm not actually sure how big it actually is. We'll check out in a moment. But looking on the back of the box, the technical specifications are brightness adjustment is between 1% and 100. Color temperature is 1800K, so it's going to be a warm light. Wattage is 6.5 watts. The input is a DC 5 volt stroke 1.3 amp via micro USB, as I've seen on the website. So when I was actually looking at the Kickstarter campaign, I did see that there's a wedding package where basically you can link up to 100 of these candles together. So in the package we did get a free gift, which is a Mi motion activated nightlight. So that'll be handy for at the top of the stairs, for example. It's great, the dog usually hangs out around there. But for people who want to take a leak in the middle of the night and walk across the landing, the stairs is right between all the bedrooms, and that'll help people not to fall down and hurt themselves. So packaging's a little bit flimsy. It's very Xiaomi-like, and it's kind of white packaging with the main product just on its own on the front there. So let's get in here. So we've got the bulb itself. It's a bulb, it's a candle. Ooh, switched it on by accident. Right, okay. And we've got a micro USB to USB-A cable there as well, so you can pretty much plug that into the back of a telly if it's got USB power. Any plug you've got hanging around, it's pretty handy to have. They've probably got loads of micro USB cables. Would be nice to see USB-C, but that is a desirable rather than a must-have with this kind of product. So let's just take out the other one as well. So they feel quite weighty. They're not light, but they're not heavy. They just got a good solid feel to them. So let's just put that right there. The bottom definitely feels like metal because it's very cold to the touch, and like what plastic would be, because these have been out in the kitchen. The kitchen's really cold at the moment. So looking at the wick, I'm not sure if it's an optical illusion or a trick of the eye, but they do look a bit wonky to me. But again, I can't really be sure. It's very difficult to tell on camera anyway. They don't look straight, but it could be just a trick of the eye. I'm not really sure. So you've got this kind of turning control here, so that's really nicely damped. It kind of reminds me of the climate control in the car where you turn the switch in. It's just got a really nice dampen effect there. That is really nice. And at the bottom you've got the USB socket is in just recessed there. You've got a hole here then which you can just tether the USB cable outside of, and we've got a recess button there, so you obviously put a pin in there. You've got the charging light, sorry, and you've got the off-on switch. You've got off-on, you've got Bluetooth as well, which is obviously for pairing mode. So that is the product itself. At the top, and they do have a slightly ridged pattern here on top. Now, I don't know whether that's meant to be so you can just use it with your finger. It doesn't really work very well. It works better if you just put it on the outer edge there. But I do like the action of that. That is really nice. Fantastic. Right, okay, so we've already got Xiaomi YeeLights. Now, Xiaomi YeeLights are effectively a Chinese version of Philips Hue bulbs. They work just as well. The app is a little bit clunky now and again, but they give off the same effect, and they're really nice lights. The reason I'm sitting in the dark is to be able to get the best effect from this and save me having to get up and turn the light off because the switch is outside the door. All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can get these paired up. As I said, I've already got the app itself because it's part of the YeeLight group. So let's just find that. So there we go, YeeLight. All right, okay, so you can group all of these together. That'd be cool. So basically, you can use Google Assistant with these lights. It is actually compatible with that, and also Amazon Alexa at the same time as well as other smart devices. And effectively, obviously, if the room is completely dark, you can then just switch all of these on in one go just by asking Google to switch on the lights, which is cool. Ooh, hello. Ooh, cool. All right, one sec. Okay, Google, switch off the lights.
Okay, turning off YeeLight color.
Right, okay, so that is these on now, so there we can see.
Okay.
Ooh, there we are. Right, so the ambience lamps are on. So these are on just a small amount. So let's just turn these. Oh wow, okay, cool. Right, so one operates the other. Yeah, oh, that's really cool. So they're on max brightness at the moment. I'm not sure whether it's because they need a bit more charging, but the actual light that they give off, you can see, woohoo, spooky, is actually really, really nice. They're nice and bright as well, but not bright enough to completely overpower a room, which is really, really nice. So that is just a quick look at these lights. They're really, really nice. Okay, Google, switch on the light. All right, so there we go. Okay, so that is a quick look at the YeeLight Candelas. They're really, really nice, and they're going to be a great ambient object to go in the room, perhaps on the mantelpiece, for example, while all the other lights are on as well. So with the color bulbs that we've got here, we can create a nice warm effect through the room as well, which would be really cool. So yeah, let me know what you think. If you've got any questions about these for the full review, then by all means, please do let me know. So that is my first look at the YeeLight Candelas. I nearly said Xiaomi then, but for now, thanks very much for watching. My name's Mr. West, and I'll catch you guys later.